Vicky Angel by Jacqueline Wilson. Chapter 1. Vicky's my best friend. We're closer than sisters. They call us the twins at school because we're so inseparable. We've been best friends ever since we were at nursery school together, and I crept up to Vicky at the water trough, and she pulled a funny face and tipped a red plastic teapot and started watering me. Vicky got told off for being mean to me, but I didn't mind a bit. I just stood still in the sudden downpour, honored at her attention. Mom was cross because my guilt house slice was rusty, but I didn't care. Vicky hadn't said anything, but I knew we were now friends. We stayed friends all the way through primary school, and then we both went on downfield. Even Vicky was a bit quiet that first day in year 7, when we didn't know anyone else. We know everyone now in year 9, and they're all desperate to be Vicky's friend, but we mostly just stick together, the two of us. We're going to be best friends forever and ever and ever, through school, through college, and through work. It doesn't matter about falling in love. Vicky already has heaps of boyfriends, but no one can ever mean as much as to us as each other. We walk school together. We sit next to each other every day, and after school, I either hang out at Vicky's or she's coming home with me. I hope Vicky asks me to around to her place today. I like her home far more than mine. It's time to go home now, but we're checking out this big notice up the cloakroom door about these after-school clubs. We got a new hand teacher who's fussed because Downfield is considered a bit of a dump, and so he has demonstrated we're all going to do better in our extremes and get involved with these extracurricular activities. It's bad enough having go to school, Vicky says. So who said enough to went and stay after like voluntary? I'm not of a habit. I always agree with Vicky, but I just read a piece about a new drama club, and I can't help being wistful. Even since I was a little, I want to be an actress. I know it's mad. I'm not anyone special. Not even former tense ever gets to do anything glorious or famous. And then anyway, even the richest, prettiest, most talented kids can't make a living out of acting, but I just want to be an act so much. I've never been in anything at all, apart from school stuff. I was an angel in native play back in year 2. Vicky got to be Mary. Mrs. Glomer, who's head of an English and drama, had us all in a toad of Toad Hill when we were in year 7. I so wanted to be a toad, but Mrs. Glomer chose Fat Boy Sam. Sipiera. So he was good, very good, but I had this mad, totally secret idea that I can't have been better. Vicky and I were just wooden creatures. Vicky was a very cute squirrel with an extra fluffy tail. She did little holes everywhere and nibbled nuts very neatly. She got a special cheer and clap at the end. I was a scout. You can't be too cute if you're a scout. I tried to be very sle, slender scout, lurking in the shadows. But Mrs. Gilmer pushed forward and said, "Come on, Jade, no need to be shy." I didn't get a chance to explain I was being still, not shy. I tried not to mind too much. Even Dame Jetty Ditch would find it hard to get a special chair if she had to play a scout. I didn't want to be an animal. I want to play a person. When I'm at home on my own, when Vicky was busy and Mom was at work and Dad was asleep, I prowled around the living room and act out all the steps, or I'll do the cleaner dance lines in Romeo and Juliet, or I'll just make up my own plays. Sometimes I'll act people I know. I always end acting Vicky. I closed my eyes and thinking about her voice. When I started to say something, I sound just like her. I stay Vicky when even when I open my eyes. I can feel her long, thick, bright hair, bouncing about my shoulders, and my green eyes are glittering, and I'm smiling Vicky's wicked grin. I'm I danced up and down the living room until I cast sight of myself in a big mirror above the fireplace and see my own sad, pileless, secret self, a ghost girl. I always feel much more alive when I'm being a Vicky. "Come on, Jay," Vicky says, tugging at me. I'm ready. I'm reading the drama club notice one more time. Vicky's getting impatient. "You're not interested in that weirdo club, are you?" "No, no, of course not," I say, although I am extremely interested, and Vicky knows I am. There's this little gleam in her eyes, like she's laughing at me. I take a deep breath. "Well, maybe I am interested," I said. "I know I shouldn't always let her work all over me. I should try standing up for myself for once. But it's hard when I'm so used to do what Vicky wants." "You wouldn't join me, would you?" I asked. "You gotta be joking," said Vicky. "Miss Glomer is running it. I can't stick her." Nearly all the teachers think Vicky wonderful, even when she is cheeky to them. But Mrs. Glomer is more often a bit brickish when with Vicky, almost as if she interests her. "I know Mrs. Glomer is that boring," I agreed tensely. "But it could be fun, Vicky. A really laugh. Go on, please, let's. I bet you can have all the best first." "No, I wouldn't. Not nearly as silly," said Vicky. "I don't like acting anyway. I don't see the point. It's just like playing a silly quiz game. I don't get why you're so keen, Jade." "Well, it's just, oh, Vicky, you know I want to be an actress. I feel my face floating secret. I want it so badly, I always blush when I talk about it. I look awful when I go red. I'm usually so white that a sudden rush of blood is alarming. and a terrible constructor into my pale hair. I quite fancy being on a television, but as myself, can you see me as a television TV producer, eh? Vicky starts a wiki telly rolling, using an end of her tie at first as milk, and then turning into a little kiss puppet, making it droop when she's telling it off for being naughty. I can't help laughing. Vicky's so good at everything. I think she really could get on the television. She could do anything she wants. She'd have no trouble at all making it an actress. Please, Vicky, let's join the drama club, I say. You join in this silly old drama club. I don't want to join by myself. I always do everything with Vicky. I can't imagine joining anything independently. It wouldn't be the same. Don't be so wet, Jade, said Vicky. You go. We don't always have to be joined at a heap. She gives her own heap as a sap. Stop groaning, you guys, she said. I'm curving enough now, right? And as for you, Big Bum, she reaches round and gives her bottom a punch. Start shaking straight away. Do you hear me? You've got an exactly perfect figure, and you know it. So stop showing it off, I say, giving her a nudge. Then I slip my hand through the cloak of her elbow so it leaked. Please, please, pretty, please join the drama club with me. No, look, you wouldn't eternally join anything I wanted to go, would you? Said Vicky, toasting her hair, then it tickled my face. Yes, I would. You know I would. I'd join anything for you, I said. Lily's eyes gleam emeraldy. Right, she looks up at all the notice for clubs. Okay, I'll go to the druppy old drama club with if you'll join the fun run Friday club with me. What? There, that's so is drama on Wednesdays after school and fun running on Fridays. What is their new so thick life? Said Vicky. You're joking, aren't you? Nope, deadly serious, said Vicky. And she winds her flat pen and she writes her name and mine on the drama club list and for the fun run too. But I can't run. You know I can't run. Well, I've been I always been useless at all sports. I especially hate running. I get a stitch of the second I've started and my heart starts beating and I got terribly out of breath and I can't keep up with the others. I always been last in every race. Because get at running. She wins race when she wants, but one or twice hangs back and jogs on the sports to keep me company. Sometimes she even takes my hand and pulls me along. She takes my hand now, tugging me after her. Come on, let's get out of this dump, she said. Vicky, look, I got to cross my name off. I can't run to save my life, and you know it. Don't get in such a state, Jade, Vicky says, and she planks her finger under my chin. is is only play, but it sings quite separately. This is fun running, fun. Like you're not meant to take it so seriously. I can't help it taking it seriously. I see a picture of myself limbering along last, beetroot red and sweetie, while Vicky bobs about up front with these boys who really fancy themselves and keep flexing their muscles and flickering back their hair. I'm not going fun running, I said. Then I put my hand away. I scratched our names off both lists and then stomped out of school across the playground. Vicky danced around me, mocking. I hate it when she's like this. Lighten up, Jay, said Vicky. I don't feel right. I feel truly dark. Why does it always have to end up like this? Vicky always has to go her own way. If we do anything for me, and then somehow it gets twisted around, so the Vicky still wins. She's being exceptionally annoying right now, tickling me here and there, shaking my hair, poking my mouth to try to make me smile. Don't go all moody on me, she says, as we all go out the school gate. Oh, Vicky, give it a rest, I snap. She takes her school bag and swings it at me. She's intending to miss. We both know that. But I deliberately don't dodge out the way, so it catches me hard on the hip. It really hurts. Oh, Jade, why didn't you get out of the way? Said Vicky, rubbing my hip. Get off, I said, slapping her hands away. I see you hit with your school bag, and it's my fault. God, I'll take a swing at your hand in a minute. You've no idea how pompous you sound, said Vicky, laughing at me. I couldn't laugh at myself, not even when Vicky pulls a silly face, crossing her eyes and sticking up her pinky pointy tongue. Grow up, Vicky. Who wants to grow up? She cries, and she's in the road. And then, and the, and then the car, a squirrel, a brakes, and a scream, a scream, and a silence.